Greetings, everyone. Greetings, my shelpers, I should say. Welcome back to another exciting, amazing stream of Dave the Diver. When last we met, we found the sea people. Can you see people? I have no idea. Anyway. Today we're gonna probably cure the princess. Hopefully. Apparently there are some operator settings you can use on your phone. And that would be, I think Dave Anniversary gives you something. I keep forgetting. Okay. Please note this call is being recorded. What can I help you with today? Okay, I think there is a claim reward, I think. Is actually what I'm in need of. Okay, this. Okay, please enter the promotion code. I think it's Dave Anniversary. There's also a skin for the boat from the Nike game. I probably have to use like a capital system. Hold on. I should have did this before stream, but... Anniversary. Let's spell it wrong, kids. Okay. Oh god, I am spelling it wrong, I think. We'll see how bad it is. Remember, part of this is my eyesight's fault, so... Let's see if I can get it. Still locked? Wait. I thought it was available, but okay. Okay, fine. Fine, Lord. Nope. Today's fortune is... I didn't even know she gave us fortune, so... But yeah, I thought that was already locked, or unlocked. Apparently not. I am a silly lady. Okay, upgrade. Oh, we can upgrade a lot of this shit. Of course we're upgrading the sniper. We absolutely have to upgrade the sniper rifle. I fucking love the sniper. Let's upgrade something that has another pathway. Okay, can we do this one? Yes. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do the new one. It's our first upgrade, not actual making. Leah's Chan is watching from afar. Alright. God, I hope those were pants. Alrighty. Missing stuff for that. And some of these, like I said, have other... So I have a flame one now. I wonder if that's what I'm going to be carrying with me. Something tells me yes. Okay. Now let's look at what we're going to be up to now. Okay, go to the Sea People Guard Post. Where is the Sea People Guard Post? Okay. The translation will let you speak to the Sea People. Oh yeah, we have to go down and then they'll tell us she needs help. Okay. So we're gonna have to go back. Let's hope I can find it. We're good at that, I know. So if you had a fourth, I hope you had a lovely one. I hope you still have all of your fingers and nothing lit on fire. Because some people are not that careful and some regions are experiencing drought, so having fireworks with a drought is not always the best thing. So hope everybody is whole and safe and has all their belongings and everything all nice and unburned, so that we can have a much better time with life. Life's hard enough without, you know, extra accidents. So as for me, I jumped a lot during the fireworks. I'll probably have more out soon. You can now disassemble weapons, harpoon tips, and other old things. Okay. I'm gonna take it though. I'm not gonna disassemble it. It's better than what I got right now. But yeah, you can do it for extra components, so that's nice. But yeah, we didn't watch fireworks on TV or go anywhere or anything. It's just not something we do. Ouch. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Oh, God bless it. I don't know why I keep doing that. Every game I play now. And that's funny because Dave doesn't even have something like that. So, okay. I'm gonna go back to when I talked about St. Elmo's Fire and kind of being meh. Stream closed captioner? Okay. Yeah, I tried doing that and it wouldn't work. So, we don't have captions today. I wish we did. I really do. We usually do. But I don't have them today because it wouldn't work. It was unfortunate. We tried to redo it and everything, so. Okay, back to St. Elmo's Fire, which is kind of a meh movie. Talked about that a little bit. One of the things I didn't really touch on was one part of the movie made me kind of uncomfortable. And I mean, kind of several parts, but one of the ones I want to talk about is, okay, Rob Lowe's character in the movie, he's kind of a dog. He has a wife and a daughter right out of college, can't keep any of his jobs because he wants to just fuck around. He doesn't stop sleeping around, he doesn't stop drinking, he's a father to an infant girl and a husband, and he just doesn't care. He doesn't care to support them and whatever. So, he is a dog, as I've established. His best friend is a girl from the group, and she loves him. She, like, wants to be with him and loves him, but she knows he's married and whatnot. Well, she's a virgin. I don't remember if I explained this part. And with him being her being a virgin, like, when he finds out she's a virgin, he becomes, like, utterly fascinated by the fact that this woman is a virgin. And, like, they are gonna do it even though he's married, because nobody has scruples, I guess. And, he, like, starts making fun of her underwear because she has compression garments for her thighs because she hates her fat thighs, which of course are not fat, but, you know, insecurities and body issues and all that. And she gets, like, really upset that he, like, makes fun of her underwear. So she kind of, like, walks away from him, and he's like, I'm just kidding and whatnot. But, like, after that scene, he, like, asked her one more time about her being a virgin, and it was when they were kind of on the out, so she kind of doesn't give him an answer. And then near the end of the movie, when they're kind of friends again, he asks her again if she's a virgin, because she had had a boyfriend after they had had their fight. And she's like, what is it with you and asking me that? And he's going away to New York or something, and he basically tells her, oh wait, I should disassemble this one. How do I do this? Okay, hold it to disassemble. Right, okay. We're gonna do it. Fragments are very important. You can buy them somewhere later though. But anyway, he asks her for one last gift before he leaves. And they literally end up in bed together. And it looks like a good time was had, which is nice. And at this time, he and his wife are not together anymore, which I don't blame her. I really don't blame her. So I'm just like, I know he's free to, like, sleep around and stuff now. But the thing that bothered me was the utter attention to virginity. And I've been in a position before as a young lass, online, in the early online days of Yahoo and all that. And I've talked to gentlemen when I was a virgin, and you would not believe how many men were like, oh, you're still a virgin? Oh my God, I can help you with that. And it's like, yeah, help me with that, sure. As though virginity is a problem to be solved. I don't really love this focus on virginity being innocence and something you give away and you fundamentally change. I mean, is not being a virgin anymore like something that's a big step in people's lives? Yeah, a fair amount of people, sure, but we have this like obsession with purity and what that means and who you are and who you have to be and what it means if you're not a virgin, and it's fucked up, in other words. I think way too much emphasis is put on virginity. Way too much emphasis. And way too much emphasis is also just put on sex. Like, you gotta be thinking about it, you gotta be having it, you gotta be whatever. And I think it happens more for young people, because older people are thought not to have it at all, which is why the Golden Girls was a really big impact on like the zeitgeist of the 80s, because they talked about women who were in the past 50 who were still very sexually active and interested and who had paramours and desires and joked about toys and stuff like that. And I think that helped people see older people in a light that wasn't shown before. But also at the same time, I just think that sex in general is pretty overblown. It says the asexual, I know, but I just don't like the fact that you are somebody when you're a virgin and somebody else when you're not. Like, I have never skydived before. Does that mean I'm a skydive virgin? And you know what? I'm a billionaire virgin too. I've never been a billionaire. How come all these men that were offering their services to me won't help me get rid of my virginity problem when it comes to not having money? I would really like to know what being a billionaire is like. Step up. Like, it's like that old joke. Okay, so the old joke is, God, I'm finding the same fucking harpoon tip. The joke is, you cross 1,000,000 bridges, are you a bridge walker? No. But you suck one cock and you're a cocksucker. So, it's an old joke, but it's kind of right at the same time. Like, everything's supposedly fundamentally changed. I'm a virgin when it comes to international travel. I don't see anyone trying to fix that for me. Can I actually tear this apart? No. So only harpoon tips and guns. Okay, that's interesting. Why is that not a rule when it comes to other weapons, I wonder? Let's get this little bastard in here. I still have plenty of room. So I was back on Tubi, and Tubi actually has more of the movies than I thought from the old days. Like the old Babysitter's Club show I used to watch on Disney is on there, which I found very weird. And one of the things I found highly unexpected was okay, remember when I told you about the Frog Prince and how it was about this young girl and her like half-sister or whatever, and the girl was considered not princess material, and they were gonna pick the one true princess to succeed the king, their uncle, after their parents had died. And this young girl was, like I said, just rambunctious and spunky and kind of a tomboy. Well, they made other movies like that as well. I think they made at least a couple more, and I found a couple movies on there on Tubi that might actually fit the bill. And I don't really remember those movies as well as I do the Frog Prince. And it was funny because when we first found the Frog Prince movie again after a number of years, like my brother Talwin and I, there were these songs in the movie and we were just singing them all. And my mom's like, oh my God, you remember this from that long ago, this much of it? And I'm like, yeah. So I think they made a Beauty and the Beast one from Rebecca De Mornay, or with Rebecca De Mornay. Hold on a sec. Let's try out the Sea People translator, says Dave from Dr. Bacon, and see how it works. Okay, let's talk to the sea people. Can you hear me? What? How is a human speaking our language? An interesting creature. His body looks different from that of the humans we occasionally see. Well, nowadays it wouldn't. Well, in any case, right, I should introduce myself. My name is Soam. Among us low dwellers... Oh, you said you call us sea people, right? You could say I'm the bravest and coolest male among them. Ahem. Soam, nice to meet you. I'm Dave. Hello, Dave. In our language, your name sounds very similar to broken toilet lid. What is it with this creature? In any case, the person lying here is the daughter of the Sea People village chief, Ramo. Ever since being kidnapped by that stupid giant squid, she has been unconscious. If I'd known about it a little earlier, I could have shown that squid a thing or two. Don't get a big head for defeating that insignificant squid, human. I am the one that guards Ramo. Ramo? You really are a noisy one. In any case, you seem to have something to say. What is it? Oh, about that. In order to allow Ramo to recover, we need some medicinal herbs. I'm unable to leave as I must stay and look after her. Human, you must acquire some medicinal herbs excuse me, to help Ramo recover. The feather coral and lily coral grow in these parts. Please make them edible and bring them to me. Make them edible, how do I do that? That's for you to figure out, human. Go find a chef to help you or something. She's ill, so I can't refuse to help her. Feather coral and lily coral, huh? I guess I'll take a look around first. Yep. Here's my thing. How long have they been under here? Why hasn't the Sea King or Chief or whatever been like, yeah, where the fuck is my daughter? She's with that insignificant fucking dude. I better check on her. Or send people to check on her. Unless it's too dangerous for most people to travel. Which it could be. I'm sure they can still be eaten by sharks and whatnot. But yeah, I might be able to watch some of the other movies that are similar. They also have like the old Cinderella. Oh no, damn it. I should get some amethyst whilst here. I don't want to pick it up, but... Let's see if I can actually hit it without the... Fuck me. Yeah, I can't hit it with an even more powerful thing. I have to actually get the fucking lesser thing. Hopefully I can pick up my sword when I'm done. Ah, damn. Stop eating me. I need this stuff for something. Gimme, gimme. Thank God I have some iframes. Okay, very good. So, I finished reading a book. And it was a very... I should actually use this and then pick up the new one over here. There we go. No, 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 no. I thought I picked one up over here. Did it disappear after I used the other one? Wait, it's over here, isn't it? I'm silly. Nope, I'm wrong. Doesn't matter. Okay, moving on. So, I read a book and it was called One Among Crows. It's a short book. And it starts out with this guy who is looking for this special flower. And it involves Polish folklore, like the Strega and whatnot. And he needs the flower because he is trying to help this woman who is cursed. But she's not really a woman, she's a creature of, like, fear. Like, she feeds off fear and her people feed off fear. So, he wants to help her, but he is not what he seems. And it's like, who helps her, who helps, you know, everything going on. Okay, we already got the stuff. So all I need to do is, like, figure out a way around. Oh, that's a big... no, no. You know what, yes. We're going for it. We have a... Fuck, we have a fire one now. No. No, Lord. Okay, pick it up. So, oh, that actually went fairly well. Okay, we're gonna use the thing to take it up. So, he meets her, and it's like, her family is cursed. And it's not because they were creatures of the night, or, you know, nightmare creatures. But it's like what he has to do to help them, what his secrets are, why he wants to help them, all kinds of things. And it involves like Baba Yaga. So if you like Baba Yaga stories, then you might like this. I actually found it pretty good, and it's by Veronica Roth. And yeah, you might want to give it a look. It's a shorter book for those of you who have harder times with something epically long. I know some people struggle with attention span issues, or people struggle to keep interest in a like 700 word page book. So I just wanted you to know I thought it was a decent read. So I have 2 more books yet. I haven't started them because tomorrow I'm going out to the writers group meeting. And yeah, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to our writers group unless someone takes it over, because I said somebody might. It depends on, because I want to ask people earlier. See people whip. Okay, I can't take apart that one. So yeah, it was a pretty good book. Basically, somebody talked to one of the people on the city council who's against the library, and he wants to watch it burn, kinda, sorta. He's like, the library makes us look bad, even though they make themselves look bad. And he wants to watch it burn, and then somebody who used to work at the library is like, well, what about the actual library? You know, you're gonna be hurting the patrons and the people who use the, you know, get the books and stuff. And he just shrugged and walked away. He does not fucking care. And somebody actually said, is our town basically gonna be the beta for Project 2025? Because they're trying to get everybody to vote on party lines in the city council, no matter what is up for debate. All kinds of really fucked up stuff here. So yeah, it's been fun. Now the library is not even allowed to like really post about what they have on, like Facebook used to have like a library page for our library, and it kind of sort of, oh goddamn, this one's too hard. It kind of sort of doesn't anymore. So now there are people who are trying to do like an adjacent library page to keep everybody up to date on what's happening. And they're like, we can't really find out what's going on at the library anymore, like the events and stuff. Well, here, the new director they hired, I don't know if it's the interim or the one that's done, actually was an archaeologist or something out in California. And it's like, how does that translate to a fucking library director? You need an actual fucking degree in library science to be a library director, even in a shitty little ass town like mine. It's just so fucked up. Instead of giving it to somebody who would actually know what they were doing. And now they're like rearranging the entire library so people don't know where shit is anymore. They're not broadcasting the events so that nobody goes, so that they can be like, see, nobody uses those special extra programs they're doing, like for kids' crafts or whatever. And it's because they don't want them like spread out or no people notified, so that they can just be like, oh, see, nobody's coming. It's so fucking sick. And I don't know what to do. I've raised money for the library. I called my council person. I fucking did what I could, and yeah. People don't think libraries are important. Because I guess you can just get everything on Google. They spent over like $45,000 at our tiny library system just for books and materials alone last year. Just for that. That's not salaries for their workers. That's not insurance. That's not utilities. Utilities are huge. That's not maintenance. That's not anything else. So, yeah, it's all screwy. And I'm not sure what to do about it. We have a group that's trying to help, but they can only do so much because of the lies. Okay, Dave says, phew, it seems I got everything that Fussy Hatfish asked me for. So that means I have to go back and talk to... Yeah, he wanted me to make the coral edible. I'll have to talk to Banjo. Let me go drive there. I don't know if I can just talk to him over the phone or not. Let me go. I should also check the fish farm. We got it last time. Says Banjo. This coral has to be prepared so it's easy to eat for sea people. Well, I think we could start with a porridge of sorts. Give me a second. Isn't she like unconscious? Can you feed an unconscious person? It would be a lot easier to actually, you know, make it into like something you can inject, right? Here you go. I softened the coral to make it easy to eat, so it should be fine. Oh, thank you, Bancho. You're so quick. All right, let's get this over to Ramo, whatever. And we can have no new dishes. Okay. And we can't feed. We already did that. Okay. Let's get to the fish place. I don't think I've caught very many alive, but I don't know. No, nothing is new. It's the same day, probably. I'm just silly. I think I unlocked it right at the end. Oh well. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to upgrade in this game to use your money on. So, your staff, your diving equipment, your weapons, your pretty much everything. Okay, what do you want? I don't really want to upgrade anything right now, though. I really want to save my upgrades mostly for the sniper. That makes the most sense. That's the best gun. Then again, I could get trapped without a sniper and then be like, why the fuck didn't I upgrade any of these other fucking guns? So, Alright. Does he have anything for me? Okay, well, can I see what's already in the sea? Okay. I missed it. I needed to go to the store. Okay, the sensor trap. I wonder if I'll need this for tonight. I'm gonna take it, or this evening. Or afternoon. God damn it. I very much doubt it, though. I was able to buy, because of the Steam Summer Sale, Critter Crunch for $1.75 on the computer. So I might be doing a stream of one of my favorite puzzle games of all time. So if you were like, yeah, I want to see what Critter Crunch is like and all that, well, that's gonna happen. Mind you, when I'm being watched by people, I tend to do a worse job. So this could get funny in a very bad way, but I might put it on the docket soon. I put it on the sketch. At least as a one-off. I don't think all the way through. There really isn't that much of a story. They couch it as one, but... yeah. I found enough change to pay for it. Because I'm trying really hard not to purchase anything I don't absolutely need with money I don't have. I.e. the credit card or whatever. So that's kind of why I had to, like, he's like, it's $1.75, and I'm like, I don't know if I have enough change, but I did. So I gave the house fund $2 in quarters and bought myself the puzzle game. So that was nice. I've been wanting that game since the PS3 era. When I had it the first time. I've been wanting to play it again, so I'm glad I'm going to be able to. Husband and I are still going through my time at Sandrock multiplayer. One thing we do have to quote unquote charge is going to be our Xbox Live, because apparently the auto renew didn't go through and our Xbox Live subscription is almost up, and we are using it, so you know, there's a lot of things we hadn't been using that we got rid of months ago, but this is one thing we are. I'm gonna just undo it. There we go. More things for me. Eventually you can get fragments fairly cheap, but why'd let them sit around and not do anything with them anyway? Ah, fuck. I didn't know I had my rifle switched on. That's okay. We're gonna go back down by the sea people eventually. Here's a refill. Very nice. I should also, like... I was gonna say raise my employees, but level them up. It would be helpful. Well, I can put that on me. I really wish you could get Duff to bring you tips. That would be so much nicer than just finding them randomly underwater. But I know then there's some more like luck and strategy involved then, where it wouldn't be otherwise if you could just do that. But I still would prefer it. Maybe it would be something you unlock as you get like a certain amount in the game or to a certain chapter. Because eventually, if you are like making it so that you have the option to like go collect the rest of all the fish, it would just make it an easier experience to have like a stronger tip. But it's alright. I still really love this game. I'm hoping for like some more amazing things. Oh, we do have fish today. Good. Okay, let's go. Yes. Those are some really good catches right there, and there's only one left. I'm gonna let him live, because I really don't want to have to deal with him. Oh, another thing I found on Tubi is the Masters of the Universe, the old He-Man movie. We used to watch that a lot as kids because my oldest brother really loved He-Man. So, the woman who played Evil Lynn, her eyes are arresting. That's how I'm going to frame that. Arresting. They're like a little spooky, a little witchy, a little magical. Her eyes are arresting. I guess that's the best way to put it. But yeah, if you've never seen that fucking turkey / cheese fest, you might want to see it. Especially if you were into that kind of thing as a kid, or you've heard about it but never saw it. But yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time tomorrow saying goodbye to the person running the writers group, but I don't know if they have a concrete answer yet. I'm gonna try to get info for everybody. I thought about us making a Facebook group. Not everybody is on Facebook, I realize, but I would really like that. If, you know, those of us who want to stick around the group could make a Facebook group so that we could hang out, or, you know, it would be nice to talk about like our successes or the different stuff we're up to. So I'm not opposed to it, but at the same time, I really do hope it's not going away, because they might not be able to find anybody who wants to actually come in and work on the weekend to take over, and we really need, for the most part, the groups that are there need someone who's willing to come in and oversee them on a Saturday. We could do it ourselves, but there's like more complication with that, including it's not a free thing if we do it versus if the library puts it on. And even though it's probably not very much, then we're gonna be like fighting with more people for a slot versus if it's like a more official thing like a book group or something like that. So it's really hard to say what's gonna go on, and I really don't like uncertainty. But we're gonna do the best we can with what we have. All we can do is all we can do and such. I don't know how the other people are feeling about this because outside of the leader of the group and me, I don't know. I have never not been in contact with. One of the other people I do have on my Instagram, I could ask her how she feels about it. Like if she's thinking of something else. I don't know. But like that's another thing. Everybody's so busy with their own lives and their own things, and honestly, life kind of feels like running from fire to fire right now for a lot of people, for a lot of reasons. And I just don't know if I want to like ask if somebody's gonna take that on, like the organizing and the keeping in touch and everything like that. And I'm not saying one person should have to do all of it, but usually when the library puts it on, they're the ones that manage like all of our contact info and figuring out everything. And I wanted to do the publishing symposium this autumn, and I really don't think I'm going to get to do that with the other writers because the person I was going to set it up with is the person who was already there. So we'll see. Plus, if they're trying to scale back events and trying to prove that nobody gives a fuck about what happens to the library, I'm sure like the director is going to be like, well, we don't need that shit. So it's heartbreaking. A lot of things go on, don't they? But you can't lose hope. You can't lose hope that, you know, you're the only one out there that wants something better. You can't lose hope that you know, nobody else cares, that things aren't going to improve, whatever. You can't do that to yourself. So I am trying to maintain the thought of things improving and getting better with the library. Like I said, it's hard because we have people now that are very anti-library, very anti-book, very anti-education. It's a little difficult to prove to these people that certain things are necessary. Okay, now we're back to the sea people. Here, I bought some coral porridge, says Dave. Oh ho, you really brought it? Sniff, that seems to be right. Well, you had somebody in your place that could make it? Rambo, this is coral porridge. I prepared it myself. She's been unconscious, you said. She can sit up to the fucking sound of food? Like a dinner bell raises her from unconscious states? Like it's some kind of fucking hypnosis? Something tells me you're spoiled. Anyway, I feel so much better now, says Ramo, whatever. I can't remember anything after seeing squid tentacles, huh? A human? What's this human doing here? Or what is the human doing here? Well, Dave said, you could say I saved you. I defeated the giant squid and brought you the coral porridge. Is that so? Well, Ramo? Is not that okay? Wait, Ramo, that's not it. I'm actually the one who says so am. All right then, human. You shall escort me back to my village. Me? Why would I? I'm an injured lady. You need to keep anything dangerous from happening. She's fucked. Ramo, I can escort you to... Soam, you go ahead and scout our path. What? How could you let a human escort you? I can keep you safe, and you haven't even passed the village tactics exam. If it was tough enough coming here. That's a sore spot for me. Soam, stop complaining and be our lookout for the path ahead, she says. As for you, human, you'll have to carry me on your back. Oh, god damn it, I hated this part. On my back? It's hard enough to move around as it is down here. Oh, my injured rib or fin is hurting again. You're impossible. I'll take you to the village and no further, alright? I guess it would be farther at this point. So here we go. This kind of reminded me of... Okay, I don't know if you all remember, but... Okay, there we go. In the first Dead Rising, there is a segment where you have to carry this woman who's a survivor out of, I want to say, a jewelry store on your back, like a piggyback ride, and she's pretty fucking helpless and useless. So you have to like carry her through the hordes, and then when she goes down, she just goes down. She doesn't really help her or anything. So it was very hard. This is a lot easier, at least. Okay, so we're to the next part. So Am says, good, follow along. Make sure Ramo doesn't hurt or isn't hurt. Yeah, they can actually go through the tube worms without any kind of problems. I wish I had that ability without a charm. At least they made it easier, because otherwise I would have to do this. But yeah, in Dead Rising, the first time I played it, when there would be survivors, I would actually take them and actually make them help me, like, defeat some of the zombie hordes. I didn't realize I was supposed to get them to the safe house in the mall. Okay, what is that vibration? Asks Dave. It's rare to experience one so strong, says Ramo. Did something happen to the village? We must return quick. Hurry, human. I'm hoping these are, these cutscenes also act as checkpoints. Yeah, I can't swim in a hurry, so... I must go slow. I'm glad they're giving me some kind of health point. Or that would suck. Hey now, human, says Soam. Don't tell me you're tired already. Bring her carefully. I should cook them. At least Soam. I know, spoiler alert, you never get to cook one. So I don't know if it tastes more human-like or what. But she's still got full life. I'm gonna end up seeing those red fucking jellyfish down here that blow up. But I'll do what I can. I just leave her on a rock somewhere. No, 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 no. By the way, am I going the right way? I think so. Yep, this one right here. I'm gonna know. There we go. Okay, now past more tube worms. Part of my problem with like stuff like Tubi and whatnot is I spend a lot of time watching previews and looking at movies and stuff like that. But when it comes time, I like add it to my list, and then I usually spend more time adding stuff to my list than watching. I hope I don't do that. Oh shit, I hurt her. Oh wow. I got hurt too. Ramo, our path is blocked with rock. Oh no, what is going on? It must have been the vibrations earlier, says Dave. So Am, think of something. I need to get back quick before my father scolds me even more. Yes, that's the problem, not the sea creatures wanting to eat you. Maybe we can open the path by dropping the loose rock pile up over there? If we can topple it to make it fall, it might just do the trick. Well, I suppose it might work. How do we make the rock fall, though? I see a stake over there. Convenient. Maybe if we pull it out? Human, can you pull out the stake over there? The stake? I think I'll hurt my hands with the gloves I'm wearing. I could probably do it with gloves that are thicker and offer a better grip. Static. Dave, says Dr. Bacon, my apologies. I left the microphone on because I was dying to know what you were talking about. If it's enhanced diving gloves you need, I think my lab could help you out. Huh? New gloves? Ha. Equipment goes hand in hand with exploration, does it not? Come up to the boat. Static. I think there must be a way. Could you wait here a moment? Hold it, human. You plan to leave Rainbow in a dangerous place like this, says Soam. Luckily, she has me guarding her, so come back quick. Yeah, she does. Unfortunately, I don't have enough fish in my inventory, so we gotta get some things before we go back. We gotta make it worth it. I would like to do a crafting stream for bracelets for Disability Pride Month. And then maybe I should start part 1 of the nostalgia stream. I'm just afraid if I do it in parts that I won't, something is gonna go wrong, like I'll cover something more than once. But it's not gonna be archived, so people will miss it anyway, so... I can't quite tell, you know? I thought I could divide it, like, by toys and books, and then by movies and whatever else, like, I don't know. It's a thing. I would really like to talk about, like, the music from, like, my childhood that meant a lot to me. I would like to talk about... I would love to do, like, previews of movies, like, movie trailers, or I would like to do, like, find the old-time commercials for the toys I'm talking about, or whatever. I would love that. So... I would absolutely adore that being a thing. But I'm not sure, like, maybe I would get slapped with copyright. Even though I'm only trying to show people, and it would not be something that I would, like, archive. If you're here for it, amazing. If you're not, then whoops. But I don't know. I would like to. Oh no. Okay. Do I have air or do I need to go back up? Please, God. Okay. Well, if I don't have air nearby, I can just go back. Oh, that is air. I thought it was one of those port lifters. I'm silly. Okay, hold on. I still don't have more weapon ammo, refill, whatever. So that's unfortunate. But I'll make it. Oh, here we go. I'm coming back for the vacuum. Come here, Hoover. Or Kirby. Or Dirt Devil. Yeah, I would really love to do a stream like that. But I don't want to run afoul of anybody. But I just think it would be interesting. Because, you know, growing up in the 90s is something most of you, or a lot of you, probably didn't do. And I do have some stuff I like from the 80s as well. Being a little kid can, you know, really embed some things in your brain. Like the McGruff Crime Dog commercial. They had a song that went with their, like, thing where he lived, and you remember it if you were around that age. So I don't know if I'd consider commercials media. They are a big part of our, like, cultural, like, shared cultural thing. And that's another thing with all this stuff online. People are like, I miss the days where you couldn't, you know, you had to, like, tape things or whatever. And I understand in a way the nostalgia for a more quaint time period where you couldn't just get any movie online or any song from Spotify or whatever. I understand that in a way. However, yeah, I don't have a thing to bash that with. I'm just gonna go out now since my inventory is full. I understand that. However, the old days weren't better necessarily. I mean, there are the aspects you can miss, but like, that's one thing about people when they're like, I wish it were insert decade or whatever. Yeah, but no. I mean, you're remembering things, like the good parts of it, like not having to worry so much about X, Y, or Z, like your car not having a computer in it so you could fix it up easy or whatever. Hold on. So, Dr. Bacon says, the road back to the Sea People Village, huh? How fascinating. My life has developed some diving gloves to be used for retrieving artifacts. I see, says Dave. That should help me pull the stake out without my hands slipping, right? Aha, of course. It has various safety measures built in that'll let you move many other objects besides stakes. The long dive must have been tiring. Get some rest. I'll come to the boat tomorrow morning. Okay. So we can help the Sea People tomorrow. Yep. I'm not going night diving. I'm gonna redispatch these people. I probably don't need that stuff now, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let's hope we get some good sales tonight. I'm pretty poor. Oh, it's somebody else coming in. Our next person who wants help. Huh? Little kid, we haven't opened yet. Hello, kid. You look like a student. We haven't opened yet. Come back a little later. She doesn't talk but uses the puppet. Listen, you asterisk percent sign, money sign, whatever. I heard you the first time, or the one time, so stop blabbing. What in the world? I'm sorry, it wasn't me, says the kid. You rotten blowfish, you. Get me food. Food, says the puppet. What in the world is going on here, says Dave. I think I've read about this somewhere, says Bancho. There's a therapy method that involves letting traumatized kids speak their mind through dolls. Doll, how dare you? You idiots don't deserve to live. I suppose it could be something more complicated, says Bancho. Let's ask what she wants first. Kombu and white Travali Ochazuki? I want it. That sounds like something older men would want. I don't know what's going on, but we'll have to give her what she wants for us to try and have a conversation. Okay, let's check the ingredients first. Okay, is that something I can get here? No. Ingredients. I don't think this is what he meant either. Okay, menu. Let's start the menu up. So we're gonna start enhancing everything again. And I forgot what I was talking about before the cutscene. Damn it, I hate that. Well, I might get back to it. I might never. It all depends. But I really hate that when I do that. Like, I'm on a tear talking about something and... Okay, so this is another thing I was going to talk about. So, I'm not sure which company it was, but I think it was Dior. But it's one of those luxury brands. And they were found to be, like, using, I don't want to say slave labor, but, like, treating people very poorly, paying them even worse to make their products that they sell for, like, thousands of dollars per, like, handbag and shit. And people are like, this is why you don't buy, like, luxury. And I'm thinking to myself, who would think that? I don't want to be that guy because I think there are some people who really don't know. But I do think a lot of companies, especially the really high-end brands, I think they do shadier shit than people think. You think you're paying for quality, you think you're paying for, like, workers to get rights and good pay and days off and life insurance and whatever else. You're not. You're paying for the name. What the name has to do with the way they treat their employees, it doesn't. So when you think you're actually helping like put people's kids through school, you're helping like somebody like pay for their 7th yacht, their 5th castle. You're not helping the people who actually put the bags together, make the expensive cosmetics. A lot of the people who are like factory workers or line workers, they're not paid good in a lot of these companies. The money doesn't exactly trickle down in billion-dollar companies. And I'm kind of shocked that people still think it might. I don't know why we're here. I don't know. But yeah, they're scum. But a lot of companies are scum. They use their workers and break them down and don't let them get the help they need. And then they're like, if you don't like this job, go somewhere else. Ignoring the fact that some people don't really have much of a choice for the work they do. And then you'll be like, well, get a skilled job. Some people can't go back to school. Some people have like 5 kids and they can't. It's complicated. But people think everybody's lives are easy. Okay, are we good? I think we got everything set up. Are we still on the price thing? Yes, we are. Okay, we're gonna use the most expensive shit on the line. So yeah, I know there is a saying about no ethical consumption under capitalism, and I get that to an extent, but I'm sorry, I love purses. I don't have a designer purse. I think my most expensive purse, and I could be wrong about this, I think one year my older brothers bought me something I wanted, and it was a purse and wallet combo that was purple with a really pretty painted butterfly on it. And I think that was about 50 bucks, 50, 70 bucks for the, oh shit, I need that, okay. Yeah, it was like $50, $70 for the wallet and the purse both. So, I'm just saying that, you know, I love purses, but I don't have anything designer. I had somebody offer me something from Coach once, which is like a mid designer, I guess you could say. I need to switch this out. But it wasn't my thing. That's another thing. I don't like sheet sets or anything else that like puts the name brand all over itself. I'm like, okay, at that point you know you're buying the brand, right? You have to. You have to know. So I'm not a fan of that. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I'm glad I don't have to find wasabi out in the wild. That would be just too painful, to be honest. There we go. They can deliver whilst I clean. But a lot of people who buy designer, they don't care. They want the status symbol, and that is what it is. Oh, we did pretty good on sales tonight. I recently got an acceptance for a fantasy magazine. So that's fine. They only want 3 months exclusive rights for when it comes out, so. Okay, Dave, says Otto, the fish on the farm yesterday, they multiplied. Hurry and get here. Okay. I marked the section with new fish with hearts. Go and see for yourself. Yep, okay. Wow, the mysteries of nature never cease to amaze me. I'm gonna give a spoiler alert, but Otto has a son. He knows where babies come from. I'll tell you once the eggs hatch. I'll mark them with hearts if they multiplied. Speaking of eggs, I'm reminded of my son. Okay, I wasn't a big spoiler then. Well, I haven't seen it in a long time. You have a son? Says Dave. It was a windy and rainy day. I went too far out in my ship, and the storm flipped my ship over. I haven't been able to go back and see my son since, Sniff. Well, I didn't know that. Alright, I'll come by often to check. Wait, your story doesn't track for me here, Pops. This almost sounds like I went out to get milk or cigarettes or whatever it is. Thanks to you, Otto, I'll feel much less pressure to catch fish. If you have 2 or more of the same ones, they can have babies. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're here. And this is almost full, so I can actually say sell and just sell, like, see, there's one that's like better quality now. And then I'll just sell the other one or send it to the kitchen. I don't know if I need it, but why not? Send to the kitchen, just one. We need 2 of each, so I'll zoom in so I can see better. Okay, we're good, I think. Now we go to the second one. But yeah, if you catch them whole, you can usually do stuff with them. Okay, only the second one down needs to have something happen. Okay, there we go. Okay. It's gonna be a long while before I can do this. Shop. Open area. So you don't even have all the areas open at one time. So then expand the areas. Okay. I'm not expanding right now. But I want everything open to me so we can start gathering more fish. Seems logical. Let me go to the sushi place once. Alright, got some stuff going on. Can we research now? Yes. We can research one thing. Boiled saltfish or marlin and soybean. Let's do marlin and soybean. Okay, then let's feed the cat. It's at the end here. Because we're allowed. Let's do gourmet. We're a restaurant after all. Okay, let's take our staff on now. I'm not gonna do this person, and there's a reason why. Actually, are you good at serving? No. Not better than who I have. Okay, so we're gonna wait on that, but I'll train her a bit. Hang on, I have a tickle. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. I hate coughing, burping, anything on stream. I don't like it. I know I'm human for now, but I find that like not great, not optimal. Okay, so we're gonna leave this here. I left almost nothing for myself, but it does help to train them. It really does. Okay, let's go back to the boat for today's diving. And now we're gonna get lessons in pulling the stick, I think. Yep, Dr. Bacon is arriving in his boat. Here, these are the special diving gloves made in our research facility. With these, you'll be able to pick up various objects in the water. Why don't you try them? Okay, why don't you test them on yourself? Enter the water. Okay. Enter the ocean. Yeah, I can't do anything else right now. They're just like, it's tutorial time, bitch. Get in the damn sea. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Alright, here we go. Objects that can be picked up will show a button when you get near them. First, try grabbing the pile of rocks over there. That's weak wood you'll be able to break through. Oh, now I can drop rocks on predators. I'm so happy. Close enough. Wow, very nice. Let's try going down. Wow, aren't you forward, Dr. Bacon? Let's try going down indeed. Okay. Go down through the opening. So yeah, more pathways, damn it. The current is strong, grab the anchor. Yup. There we go. Good, you can grab on objects like that to anchor yourself. That'll come in handy in places with strong currents. Yeah, they don't have as much stuff there. Like, you have to do it sometimes, but you can't do it all the time. A lot of times the game is just like, nope, see ya. Okay, I see something shiny back there. Grab the stake. Yep, pull. Fuck. Okay. Nope. Oh god, this is embarrassing as fuck. We all know I suck though. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's try it again. Boop. I don't know how long you get if you like keep doing it wrong. Awesome, since the path is open, grab the treasure up top before coming up. Okay. Alright, see you in the boat. Okay, I was gonna say, no, don't do it. But I don't think it counted as one of my dives, so it's fine. I'm just glad I didn't. Looks like Dr. Bacon left abruptly again after finishing his explanation, says Cobra. In any case, these diving gloves look like they could come in very handy. I heard that the sea people are waiting for you. Go down there and try pulling out the stake. How did you know they were waiting for me? Are you a secret sea person? See you later, person. Alright. So, for my drink break now, I've actually been having a couple of Jolly Ranchers to suck on while I have some water. Kind of to break up my... Oh, with the diving gloves I can pick up sea urchins. Sea urchin sushi, just the thought makes me drool. I don't know if I'd eat sea urchins, but to each their own, I guess. But yeah, so I've been trying to do a couple of Jolly Ranchers with some water in the middle of the day. It's actually working out pretty good. You know, I got rid of soda a long time ago for my midday drink break. So... it's less sugar, it's less, no caffeine. Always a plus. I've only had soda like a handful of times in the last number of years, though. Soda's just not where it's at. And I tried it a few months ago, wait, maybe last year by now. And it was like some that we had, like Pepsi we had left over for my sister. And I tried it, and I was like, oh god, no. Like, it's way too strong now. You don't really realize how strong soda and stuff is until you've stopped having it. Because now that I've stopped having it, it's like, oh my god, what was I doing with my life? Oh god, I should have got the sensor trap. Because I'm really gonna want to kill these buffoons. And I'm gonna fuck myself. Okay, I shot them once each. That's not gonna help me. Oh yeah, I know I shot them all once each. Fuck me, okay. Well, not optimal, not great. Sag. We will try to harpoon them. No, no. That ain't gonna work. I need more gun. Oh wow, okay. Oh, it's the pink thing again. The pink dolphin. Which is also a certain kind of adult toy or position or something. Let's not talk about that anymore. Which is fine. Okay, Dave says, the pink dolphin I had before. What if it gets caught by poachers while wandering around alone? If we raise awareness about it, can't we maybe make it harder to poach? I should take a picture. Okay, let's try it. I think she has to blow bubbles for the extra points. I didn't get her head. Yeah, heart-shaped drop. Okay, I'll retake it. Watch me fuck this up, though. Where is the heart-shaped drop? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Lord. I think we're allowed to keep retaking this, but... Oh, that's what they meant. Okay. She, like, kicks up the water as a heart. Okay, she only did a fucking circle that time, but we're gonna keep it, I think. I think I said I kept it. Otherwise, they would have been like, fuck you. So that's fine. Extra objectives. Eventually, I'm just lucky to get the main ones. Source trusts me. But that's alright. Yeah, this was on a list that said, if you don't like roguelikes, here's a roguelike. Like, roguelikes for people who don't like roguelikes. And I'm saying to myself, this is not a roguelike, but apparently everybody says it is. So maybe I'm the wrong one here. I mean, I can see it, kind of, sort of, like, roguelike elements, but... Let me just bash you to death. It's gonna take a while. Okay, now I'm gonna carve it. Arrowhead stuff wasn't doing too bad for me at one point, but I think there is better out there. I'll have to look when I go back. So, I'm to the point where I'm starting to get dreams. I kind of told you about them the other day, where I have like this fairy woman kind of sort of chasing me or whatever. But, it's not exactly leaving me alone. Okay, so the first dream, the night I had 4 different dreams. And the first dream, I was in the trailer where I grew up. And there were a bunch of dolls on the old gingham blue couch we used to have. Like some Barbies, some other... Okay. So, here... They were like all turning their head to kind of look at me. I don't know why, don't know how, doesn't matter, it's a dream. And they were all turning their head to look at me. And there was a woman outside. And she was really pretty, very flowy dress, blonde hair, green eyes. Very, very green. Like, you could see them from a distance green. And I was like feeling uneasy because she just like bypasses the door, walks up to the window on the addition of the trailer, and I'm like, hello? And she's like, hi. And she's like talking about coming in and whatnot, and I'm like, don't do that. Like, I don't want you coming in. And she's like, why not? And she like grabs the, like jumps up onto the window out from the outside, and like with her toes on the bottom and her fingers on the top, pushing down on the top part of the window. It was very weird. Very almost like a monkey. Oh, here's some ammo. Very nice. And she's talking about me letting her in. And I'm like, no. And it's not a vampire. I think she could get in. And then she starts like whacking her head on the side of the house or the trailer. Like whacking it really hard. And I'm like, what the hell? So then she gets like a gap in the wall, and then she like spits her teeth out at me, and they actually embed into my skin, and she like grows new ones, and she's smiling at me bloody, and like the blood is coming out of my arm into her mouth, and that's why her mouth is bloody. Very weird dream. So I wake up, and then I go back to sleep, and I'm gonna forget which order this was all in, unfortunately. Or fortunately. But I had 3 more dreams about her. I went back to sleep, and I was in like a bayou, almost, I guess I would say, though I've never been in a bayou before in my life. And in the bayou, I was, like, by these trees. Okay, apparently I need these for the dish I make. well, that's good. So anyway, I'm in these trees, and there are these, like, I don't want to say dream catchers, because they're not, but they're, like, long strands of beads, and they have, like, moons and stars and stuff, and they clack together, and some of the beads look like they're, like, multicolored glass. Then it's, like, black moons and suns, and she's out there, like, watching me in the trees far away, but it's like she can't reach me. It was very weird, but she wants to reach me. So she's looking at me and she's like, come on out, and I don't want to come out from the trees because around this whole thing, I'm gonna take the, I hope I didn't do the wrong thing by using that on the shark, but we'll see. So with this whole thing, I feel like I'm, you know, just gonna stay in the trees. And she starts sicking, like, fucking other stuff on me. So she starts, like, sicking a whole bunch of spiders to go under the tree. So, or under the tree line, because it looked like a weeping willow, where the tree line would be, like, really, like, the trees are, like, really dripping low. And I hear my mom's voice literally tell me not to leave the trees. And I don't know why. So then I wake up and I go back to sleep a third time. And I'm in a school. And I think I'm not there as a student, but I don't know. And here, my older brothers are looking for me. You know, and yeah, I know something is wrong because in my dream, I know Tall One is not with us anymore. I just know he isn't. And at the same time, like, Tall One is looking for me. And here, it's like her using him as like a puppet or turning into him. And then, like, my older brother knows it's not him, but is still with him. And he's like, I just wanted to be with him still, even though he knows that it wasn't really our brother. And then he gets mad at me because I took away, quote unquote, the brother, even though it wasn't me, it's her. I need to go back up because I'm full. But yeah, I need to help the sea people soon. So it was just really creepy the way, like my brother changed and, like, started to melt, the one that was being used. It was really weird. Okay, Uda says, oh, you brought a picture or something, can I see? Wow, a pink dolphin. It's so adorable, I'd like to take it home. I'm kidding. Great. Then let's name this dolphin Pinky and get people to notice. Then poachers won't be able to catch it so easily, or they'll know right where it is. I'll put your picture to good use. I'm sure the readers will love it. A paltry amount of money. There are photo spots all over. Yep, that's what she tells me all the time, or they tell me. And, like, when I went back to sleep, the next dream I had, oxygen tank expansion. Nah. Let's see if I can get any upgrades while staying here, though. Nothing. Okay. I am to the point where I can't just do whatever. But yeah, my next dream was literally where I was at a theater, and it had black and white tile. And the half circle in front was, like, 6 different screens. So you go into, like, 6 different movie theaters. And I'm actually relieved in my dream because she's not there. The bad thing is not there. And the guy's, like, talking to me about a movie, and I'm like, well, what movies are there? And he's like, you'll have to go in and see, which I thought was weird because usually movies advertise. Okay, we got another thing coming. Oh, it's the whale again. Can you check the kitchen? I smell like something is burning. Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe it's like, we smell our neighbors' stuff a lot, so maybe they're cooking something. Okay, I think it has something to say. I should record its cries and ask Ellie about it. Yeah, that's the research girl. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I smell her too, don't worry. I don't know if it's like a neighbor that we're smelling their food, or... I don't know, it doesn't really... If they're grilling, they're not good at it, but it could be. Yeah, well, we didn't use the oven today, I don't think, thankfully, but... I don't know. Well, hopefully everything's okay for everyone else. And hopefully that's not Trebek. But yeah, we smell things here because scent travels through the apartments, so anyway, I'm at the theater in my dream, and the guy's like, you know, we have a deal with the bakery next door, and if you buy something from them, like, you can eat it here and the ticket is half price. So I like look, and the bakery is like right across the street. It's like a cute little runway building, and here out the window, standing by the door, like from the inside, like she's running the bakery, is this fucking blonde asshole again. I don't know why I kept dreaming about her that night, but anyway, people started coming in with the delicacies from her bakery, and maybe this is why I feel like she is a fae in my dreams, because I'm like, why the hell? So, because of the bakery thing, and like, it literally sparkled, like with like magic dust type shit when people brought it in, and she came over and she's like, well, aren't you hungry? I'm like, no, definitely not. And she's like, you know, when people eat this, it changes their life. I'm like, yeah, if not takes it. And she like fake pouts at me, and it was not optimal, this set of dreams. So she basically like kills people in the dream and like sets me up for stuff as far as like, you know, to care about them and then take them away. So here I think, okay, that's weird that I had a dream like where it continued 4 times. Well, then a night or two later, I had a dream where I was at a park and she was on a swing in the park, and she was dressed like a hippie, and she had on like a face mask, like just her eyes, like a white little eye mask, and then her fucking face mask glowed green, not her eyes. And she starts swinging there, and she's like, don't you want to, you know, play with me? And I'm like, definitely not. I don't know what was going on in this dream. This set of dreams is so weird. And she's like, come on, and she like, her like long blonde hair starts wrapping around the swing set frame, and she starts levitating off the swing by her hair, like getting lifted up by the strength of her hair. And I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with that. And then I feel like I'm being dragged across. So not optimal. And then I had one more dream later about her, so I've had quite a few, let's say. Okay, and what do we need for the mission? White trevally kelp and soy sauce. I think I have soy. Do I have enough white trevally? Like, is that part of the issue? I don't know. They were showing me like a different place though. Let's get some air. I know I need to help out the sea people, but I should also figure out where in the hell I need to get certain things. I think I'm gonna be closer to the sea people though. Okay. Let me click on the other mission for her. Okay, let's do... Okay, well, the way to the village is blocked, and then the White Trevally thing. Okay. I wonder if we have it. Yeah, it could be just our neighbor stuff. Because, like, stuff just goes to the apartment buildings. So I'm gonna just chalk it up to that. Yep, and it's not Trebek, so I don't have to worry about that. I have to worry, though, because, like, they put in a light bulb last month that's supposed to last, like, a year or so, and it popped, and it's already out, like... And I'm like, what did you use? Like, the cheapest brand available? I don't know. That was very odd. Okay, let's just collect some crap. Yeah, you can turn on Trebek now if you want. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Because I think I have to go through the tube rooms. But yeah, I had one more dream with her so far. But I don't like that. I had, when I was younger, a spate of recurring dreams with this woman with orange hair who wore like a sailor shirt. And she only had half a body, and her skin was waxy, and her nails were long and black. And she would crawl toward me. And wasn't happy about seeing her in my dreams. I saw her in my dreams for fucking years, to be honest. Okay, what's going on now? Oh, the Pyrox is moving around. Oh god, is it the squid again, or the octopus? Sure is. Boy. I guess I'll try to follow him. I can break this stuff now. It's the octopus. He's spraying ink again. I won't just let you get away this time. Sure you won't, Dave. Okay. Whoops. Okay, I have to undo this, okay. Because if you have it on the tube light, ultraviolet tube light thing, you can't actually... Oh, I need another... Okay, hold on. I'm like, oh, one will do it. No, it won't. Very nice, okay. Great, the path is clear. Just wait, you octopus. Sure, okay, I'm gonna take this here. I was almost deciding not to, and then I look over at my gauge, and I'm like, oh, I better do that. Hey, how dare you spray ink twice? I won't let you get away with this. Ask Bancho for Tokiyaki. Yeah, I've never had squid or octopus or anything like that. For a while, I think somebody was actually serving like gator tots here, and I'm like, no thank you. I'm not an adventurous eater like that. I ran away again. It's definitely quick. I dropped something again. It always leaves something behind. Might not be as bad as I thought. Or it could be worse. Okay. Seems to be an artifact. I have to identify it on the surface. Okay. That's good, I guess. Okay. Go this way, I guess? Oh no, there's a red fucking... That's not optimal. Let's swim in a hurry. Okay, there we go. I think the fact that we have to turn around quickly is beneficial there. Okay. There we go. Almost back to the sea, people. There we go. Oh, you're back, human, says Ramo. I was afraid you'd been eaten by a frilled shark on the way back. She talks like someone I know. I think I'll be able to pull out the steak if I use the diving gloves from Dr. Bacon, who lives on land. Bacon, he, says Soanne. In our language, the name sounds like spoiled whale meat. Okay, wait a moment. Let me try and pull. Or I could just leave you all here. That's fine. We wouldn't progress in the game, but sometimes sacrifices must be made. Oh god. Oh yeah, I remember I have to pull and I have to hit it in time. Okay. Okay, there we go. Almost pinched myself with the remote. You ever pull back one of the triggers on like the PS5 or whatever? That kind of remote and then pinch your finger in the gap? It was difficult, but not enough. I think one more attempt ought to do it. Human, there's another rock pile over there. Yeah, there is. No movable device there. I'll have to go check it out first. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the one that I hate because you have to go back up and around. And it took me a lot of time to figure that out when I was playing this the first time. So, I mean, not that I had to do it, the fact that, you know, where it was. So, there's nothing that can be done on this side. I'll have to go back around. Yep. It was very hard for me to actually find the going around bit. Okay. Ouch. Fuck. I don't want to die down here, so I'm gonna have to be very careful. I don't know if there's... Okay, there is more oxygen. Okay, we're okay for now. We're just gonna go back. Okay, we're full on ammo, just in case. I know we didn't get the thing I killed, because they do disappear after a while. Oh, fuck. I thought you'd be dead. I'm sorry. Okay, I think it's circling. I don't mean for that to be more like man versus beast than I normally do. It's just I can't always see the button. And I think I have to make an educated guess. Because I'm like, okay, it's definitely not an X, you know. That's the kind of thing we're going for here. Damn it. Damn it, twice. Don't panic, Toluca. God dang it. Okay, there we go. I'm just trying to go up and around for fuck's sake. I'm hoping that I am going the correct way for the up part. I'd rather try forward than backward. But I don't know if that's gonna be of any help. Oh great, okay. We're dying. This is not optimal, hashtag. Okay. Can we kill it with one sniper hit? Yes, okay. Maybe not the best idea, but it sure took us a shortcut. Way around. Okay. Well, let's see if I can get something going up this way. Well, there's definitely enough air, so... No, shit. I don't know if I have to go back through the tube worms or... Ouch. I better grab the air. Oh, here we go. I can pull it out. Okay, so I didn't have to go backward. I think the first time I played this, I literally just kept going backward. Damn it. And because they wanted me to go forward and around instead of backward and around, it did not end well, so. It would really suck if I killed Soam. Just totally suck. There really aren't that many sea people though, so. Well, human, good, we have a path. You're more useful than you look, says Soam. The village is very close, says Remo. Come on through. Well, I can leave now, can't I? Would you listen to yourself? Aren't you worried for Remo? Besides, says Remo, I have a request, so I would like you to come to the village with us. The Sea People Village, me? Yes, there's a reason I came all the way up to the human sea. I have a request. Oh, okay. Yeah. What would you have done if you hadn't found a human in the human sea? It's not like you can just kidnap one of us and drag us down. That doesn't work out, though that is how a lot of fairy tales are made. Okay, I have to go back through. There we go. So Am says, oh, I'm getting spooky vibes. Another earthquake. Oh boy. So something just moved past me. Human, go ahead and be our lookout. But it's so dark. I don't feel like there okay, I feel like there might be something dangerous there. Yeah, Dave gets the short end of the stick a lot in this. Don't die, Dave, for fuck's sake. Okay. Once an event would proceed, it will end with you returning to the boat. Okay. I didn't get a lot of fish this time, but that's okay. I at least got one shark, so. What is this? Why is this debris like... Okay, why is there debris like this so deep? This is another monster fight. So... And there's a reason they taught us to hold on to the anchors. Oh no, those vibrations again. Something has to be here. Why did he tell me to come alone? Because he's not a good fighter. He's a fucking liar. I wish I would have brought some oxygen though. A wolf eel. I didn't think they were quite that big. What is that? Why are wolf eels that big? Are there wolf eels that big? I don't think I can run. No, you can't. Oh god. I needed to get off the... Okay. I don't know what he does. I do, but I don't remember. I think he comes through this way. Yes. But yeah, he's a sucker, so we have to like pull. Oh god. Nope. Looks really tough. The shining spot on the tail looks weaker. Well, that's nice, but I can't really do that yet, Dave. Okay. Whoops, I have to press it. Forgot. Okay, so I should wait until it tries to, like, come around. Okay, I can't get to the tail right now. Should I wait for the tail, or... Ouch. I should wait for the tail. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was decent. That was decent. Party on. I tried to grab. I did not succeed. Okay, I should probably try to grab this. Let's see what gun they have in here. Oh, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade for the gun I have. Oh, that is good though. Okay. That's bad and good, because I have more ammo now. Shit. And I'm in the wrong spot to get that damn tail. Damn it. Oh shit. You know, I should just keep popping in the head, shouldn't I? I was so obsessed with the tail. Because they were like, oh, the tail is weaker. Then I'm like, yeah, don't shoot him in the head anymore. Okay, not good. Okay, how can a wolf eel be so big? Ahem, said Soam. I was just about to come and defeat it. I guess I came too late. Haha, you're stronger than I expected, human. It's the power of guns. Second Amendment. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Now that you... Okay, the big gate over there. That's the entrance to the village. Take the lead, human. Okay. I will if I find everything first. I know they want me to, like, carve something off the wolf eel. There we go. Oh wait, there's more. Legitimately thought it was only one thing. Okay, never mind. Alright, here we go. Phew, we're finally back at the village entrance passageway. Rainbow, you have a key, right? Oh no, I left it back at the... Just kidding, hee. I have it in my bag. Ooh, I thought you were gonna ask me to take you again. Let's insert the key and get back to the village. So, now we can see where they live and what it actually looks like. A whole new world. It's underwater though. I guess under the sea would actually be better. Wow, so this is... Hey, that's right. This is the Sea People village we live in. To think there would be a place like this under the sea. Wait. How did a human get in here? Ah, Ramo and Soam. Were you kidnapped by this human? Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, zoom in. Tenzin awaits you. He's lost sleep worrying about you. It's kinda hard to explain. Haha, allow me, says Soam. I rescued Ramo after she was kidnapped by a squid. Forget it, says Ramo. Just take me to my father. It'll be faster for me to explain things to him. They have guards and they didn't even take the guards out to look for her. Seems legit. One good thing about the Sea People village is that you don't lose oxygen in it. So your tank gets topped up and stays that way. So there's Daddy. Oh my goodness, Ramo, my daughter, says Tenzin. Where were you, my precious girl? Your daddy was worried worried out of his wits. Are you hurt? Did the humans do something to you, my daughter? Wait, who is this next to you? I thought you'd brought a blue manatee, but this is a human. Yeah, they're all shitting on Dave because he's bigger. What's going on here? I'd like an explanation. Rainbow says, you know that strange things have been happening around here recently, right? For example, the tremors and the ice melting off the divine tree. Of course, Rainbow, he says. I've been looking for the causes. It's already been 2 years, she says. You know, our technology has its limits. Well, the ancient texts have all been lost, and we need to figure out new methods again. We can't simply keep waiting, Father. Humans are selfish, but they have good technology. We need their help. No, not the humans. They can't be trusted. They dirtied our home and even hunted our kind to put on display. They're wicked creatures looking to hunt us and steal from us. We can't ally with them with the likes of... Well, there that goes. See, if I were Dave, I would have raised up my hands like, behold, catastrophe for mocking me. Another huge tremor, says Ramo. See, something really bad will happen if we don't do anything. When I was taken by the giant squid in human waters, Dave here helped me out. Soam said he was the one who did that earlier, says one of the guards. Wang, I guess his name is. Try asking him, says Ramo. Not all humans can be bad, can they? I mean, well, says Dave. Even if I wanted this, the village would not agree. The villagers would not agree, says the king. Getting help from humans, everyone would find that hard to believe. If this man can gain the village's trust, I'll consider your suggestion. The village's trust. How does one go about doing that, says Ramo. So Em said, how about asking around to see what they need? Alright, says Rainbow. Since today's long trip must have been pretty tiring. Human, come back tomorrow. You'll have to listen to the villagers' requests. Wait, I don't even agree. I didn't even agree yet. How am I supposed to come all the way here? Says Dave. The king holds out his arms, I guess. Or not? Yeah, he did, but... Since you say you helped my daughter Rainbow, I suppose it would be fitting for my people to ignore your needs, or it wouldn't be fitting. Even if you're a human. Use this. What is it? It looks like an ordinary mirror, says Dave. The Sea People mirror, he says. Once installed, will let you instantly travel to the village. Wow, such a thing is possible, says Dave. The various disasters have caused our decline, but our ancestors were a very advanced civilization once. Right now, all we have left is a few of their relics, sadly. In any case, installing this in your village will allow you to come to the village whenever you need. It will recognize your face, so only you'll be able to use it. It also operates from the light of the divine tree of the sun, or the sun, so you should use it only during the day. Oh, and I'll give you the village map to use. It'll help you find the villagers. A teleportation device. It's pretty amazing. I'll have to go back to the boat with this mirror for now. Yep, so they'll put us back up here, which we already knew when we defeated that crappy little eel thing. I don't know how big wolf eels are supposed to get, but I am pretty sure that he's right. It's not supposed to be that big. Yeah, that's the relic from the squid. Extra 15% gun base damage. No, not yet. Okay, we can go back to Bancho. We're gonna say okay. I guess I'll install it on the boat. He said I could go to the Sea People village with this during the day, right? I should go tomorrow. Oh no, look at the time. Bancho will have opened already. I should drop by and check if anything happened. Looks like I arrived too late. I should do a little cleanup. Yeah, you miss out on a night of profits when this happens too. Huh? Miss Yoshi, what are you doing here? Oh, she says, my work ended just now, and I was passing by. I saw the lights on despite the hour. Bancho seems to have gone home already. He looked a bit tired recently, says Bancho. I'm worried he might fall ill. Hey, even so, I'm glad to see him working so hard like this. Oh, come to think of it, I heard he once gave up on cooking because of a certain incident. Yes, she said. Back then I thought he was gone for good. I wonder what it was about. Well, it's nothing that secretive. I simply avoided mentioning it with him present, just in case it's still a sore spot for Bancho. I'm thirsty. Can you give me a glass of beer? I'm gonna fuck it up. 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 Okay, it's at least good. Sigh. Nothing so refreshing as a glass of beer after work. It's especially nice to have a view of the sea at night like this as I drink, okay? I'll tell you now a bit about Bancho and why he quit cooking for a while. It was 12 years ago. Cue flashback. Okay. This is the Dugong Hotel, she says in the past. I worked here 12 years ago. Wait, is she showing me photos? That's weird. It's a 5-star hotel with both tradition and a long history. It looks a bit old, yes, but at the time, the quality of the food and service had been newly improved. Yoshi, says the manager, do you have a moment? What is it, manager? She says. Well, a troublesome customer left a reservation. A troublesome customer? Do you know the actress Lois Crawford? She made a reservation at our hotel. Lois Crawford. She was a leading actress with a long career. Her role as a spy in one of her most famous works. the 42nd floor was extremely impressive. She appears to have hit a slight slump as her new movies haven't been doing that well. So I have to ask everything. Manager. The manager had spent his entire life at the hotel. It was like he was a living embodiment of its history. And he had a lot of knowledge about the etiquette used by the upper class of each country. And he was very used to servicing those of high rank. Servicing, you say? Many VIPs sought his service. So this is a fancy hotel, basically, for rich people. Stuff we'll never see. Our Dugong Hotel is a luxury hotel with many years of history and tradition. In the past, we had nobles staying at our accommodations, and many notable films were shot here. Many people seeking that sort of old-era nostalgia used our services, and we had very high standards for the services we provided. I've heard that Lois Crawford can be very picky. There we go. But we are a very high-quality hotel with history and tradition on our side. This is like the third or fourth time we've heard about history or tradition. I don't think there'll be any issue if she comes, says Yoshi. Haha, so there it is. Nobody can beat the level of service and staff at this hotel. We won many prizes as well. Just one thing. You haven't heard the rumors about her, have you? The rumors? Take a look at this. She's famous not only as a chef, but a gourmet. There's a blurb she published in a traveling magazine recently. It appears to be a description of her travels, but it's just her bashing the hotel she stayed at. Gloria hotels are the best of the best, and yet she wrote such a scathing review. Bringing out the bad does make a person look more professional, says the manager. Her writing is mostly like this. What do you suggest we do, Yoshi? I would say decline, but I'm assuming she says accept because this is history. I suppose we can't refuse the reservation, if only for the hotel's reputation's sake. In that case, says the manager, we'll have to think about how we'll serve her. We'll take the reservation, says Yoshi, but we'll also need to think of ways to satisfy her. I suppose you're right, says the manager. Do you have any ideas, Yoshi? Our hotel's strengths are our long history and tradition. Oh my goodness. I love this game. It's one of my favorite games, at least right now. We need to cut down this history and tradition bit a little bit, because this is like the fourth or fifth time we've seen that. Okay, as well as our high quality service. The way we can satisfy her will involve making good use of these things. Did she reserve a suite? Yes, it's a suite, the manager confirms. Then we'll need to clean rooms and services. Need clean rooms and services that match her tastes. Well, don't you always have clean rooms if you're like the creme de la creme? Like, I'm a little scared now. Anyway, we'll treat her as a VIP. Of course you will. She's a critic and a fucking actress. Like, why wouldn't you? I'll look into the drinks and amenities she prefers and place them, as I also check on the state of our rooms. And as about who will receive her, I suppose I'll have to do that, said the manager. Thank you, says Yoshi. There's no one that can handle such a tricky customer except you, with your long experience with many VIPs. I'm more tense than usual, says the manager. And about the meals, we can offer her a buffet for breakfast, but we'll need to ready a dinner course, says Yoshi. We'll have to do French. French is pretentious. We have fantastic French food at our hotel. It's the pride and joy of the Dugong Hotel, with a Michelin-starred head chef at the helm. But you came at the most inconvenient time. Our head chef is in France on a culinary research trip. The sous chef has taken his place for now, and he cooks wonderfully as well. However, our upcoming customer is a very difficult one. So, we're going to say Japanese now. Dugong's hotel Japanese food has never been our strong suit. We only served udon or simple donburi. We've been making exponential progress, however. After we hired Bancho, we've grown quite dramatically. Bancho is famous for his ability to reinterpret the use of ingredients, and his food was recently featured in an overseas magazine. He might be our dark horse. That means Japanese is likely to be our best choice, says Yoshi. Bancho hasn't really proven himself yet. Do you think it'll be alright? The manager says, his skill is indisputable. However, one great drawback is that he doesn't consider the preferences of his customers. His sole focus is on letting people try new flavors. That is what drives his creativity, of course, but this time it won't really serve us. We're dealing with the infamous Lois Crawford after all. I see, says Yoshi, that's a good point. However, I think the best we can do right now is try and persuade Bancho. I agree, best of luck, Yoshi. So now we go to the kitchen. Bancho, are you here? Miss Yoshi, says the younger Bancho. What are you doing here? He says as he cleans like a 10-inch knife. Oh, you're here, that's good, says Yoshi. I've come to check on the status of the manager's request. Look all you want, says Bancho. It's just an ordinary Japanese food kitchen. Bancho was a peculiar man. He suddenly appeared one day, handing us a resume and explaining he'd been learning in Japan. Okay, I thought it said learning in Japanese. He probably can learn, or he probably doesn't know how to speak it then. All the sushi establishments listed on the resume were top tier, but Bancho never stayed at one place for long. He told me that he moved on each time after learning enough. The manager had a long talk with him and then left the operation of the Japanese food team to him. He could always be found in the kitchen, busy with something, day in and day out. He researched food on his own, and when there were no customers. He hated to be interrupted. Were you practicing, says Yoshi? Well, yes. Training means thousands and tens of thousands of attempts. Practice without rest is the only way to produce meaningful results. I don't necessarily agree with that, Bancho. Sounds like a recipe for burnout and mistakes. I see, says Yoshi. I heard that you never skip research and practice, Bancho. It relieves me to see you so hard at work. What do you mean you're relieved, says Bancho. Bancho, would you be willing to try servicing a VIP? Servicing a VIP? That's right, we have an important guest who will increase our reputation, or rather, who might send it plummeting to the ground. Her name is Lois Crawford. She's an actress that's infamously hard to please and also a gourmet reviewer. Okay, service. It's been a year since you joined the Dugong Hotel. Our Japanese food team, which was never very strong, received much attention in the short span of time. And we can't deny that your contribution to this was great. However, this means we also get customers who want special treatment. So you mean to say, says Bancho, that I should try and please this picky woman, Lois Crawford? Yes, this is important, as Dugong Hotel's reputation lies in the balance. Says Bancho. What do you say, says Yoshi? For me, cooking has always been a battle with myself, not for others. Making perfect food has always been my goal, and that won't change no matter who I cook for. I simply use the best ingredients available in the current season and the most suitable recipe. Will that be okay with you? Alright, says Yoshi. We'll leave the individual dishes in your hands, Bancho. However, I would like to offer input on the method of servicing our guest. Alright, you're the expert, he says. What when it comes to servicing food? Okay, the sushi course. A sushi course offers various kinds of sushi in a certain order, with a few side dishes interspersed in between. It allows us to use sushi to allow customers to try many types of fish. What do you think of the sushi course? It's also your specialty. I'm very familiar with the method, says Bancho. However, don't you think it'll be too ordinary? If we choose to go with this, we'll likely use tuna sushi, pike eel sushi, or olive flounder sushi as well as the main dish, olive flounder being in season right now. That won't be very impressive, however. Alright, says Yoshi. Since it's to be a dinner, continues Bancho, I think a course would be better than a simple dish. That means it'd probably be better to employ a Western course format instead. Though it'll be a bit different than the traditional method, I think I could add soup, an hors d'oeuvre, sashimi, side dishes, sushi, tempura, and a dessert for the course. What do you think? Not bad, said Yoshi. So what will you make for each dish? There's the soup to begin with, says Bancho. A few minutes later. He's still polishing that knife. I was gonna say sharpening, but that's not a whetstone, that's a rag. Yes, I think that'll be fine up to the sushi, says Yoshi. Tempura is next. I suppose shrimp would be the most logical choice. It's difficult to create any impact with shrimp, says Bancho. We've kept everything pretty normal so far. So this is where we add a little spice. I've been researching the very topic. How does something like this sound? You must have a good idea. Let's hear it, she says. Shark, he says. I'm thinking of a dish that uses a shark head. What? A shark? Can sharks be eaten? Asked Yoshi. Sharks are a very tasty fish, said Bancho. This is the time of year when they grow fat, boosting the flavor. The meat on the cheeks in particular has a lovely chewy texture, which reminds you of both ordinary meat and fish. But shark is too exotic of an ingredient, says Yoshi. Couldn't we use something a little more widely consumed? Especially considering this is Lois Crawford. Good food will impress anyone, asserts Bancho. Anyone who takes a bite will recognize the food for what it is. That it is the best possible food that can be found around here in the current season. I'll give it some thought, says Yoshi. I'm not sure if it'll be okay. I can't help but think it's not that great of an idea, Bancho. He says, face palming. If you serve that dish and things go sideways, the consequences won't affect you alone. Both the manager and I will also take part of the blame. After all, she's coming to the Dugong Hotel, not a restaurant operated by you. A hotel must seek to provide the most restful and enjoyable experience to its guests. Nothing can be allowed to mar the experience, as the hotel will stand to lose by it. There is no guarantee she'll hate it, says Bancho. She'll know from taking a bite that it's one of the greatest foods. There's always an exception to the rule, says Yoshi. Like, yeah, what if she refuses to eat it? She's an extremely picky person, after all. What a pity, says Bancho. I understand. I'll go with shrimp tempura then, though it can't compare to shark. So now Lois is entering the hotel. I think no matter what would have happened, he would have been fucked. Like, she just kind of looks like the kind of person that would shit on people just because. Now the manager is welcoming her in. This way, Miss Crawford. Thank you, she says. Manager says, this is the chef who will be preparing your food today, Bancho. He's younger than I expected, said Lois. I was hoping for a slightly more experienced chef. He's back to polishing that knife again. He's like, make fun of my food, bitch. Oh my, tight-lipped are we? Perhaps my looks leave you at a loss for words? Hee. I like purple, but otherwise the rest of you can go. He seems a little tense, said the manager. He's still quite a skilled chef, I assure you. I'll be looking forward to the food then, she says. I remember their service here being quite alright for an old hotel. I like the carpet and the paintings on the walls as well. Furnishings at Gloria Hotel have a kitsch quality to them I didn't like. But to think there's no gym, that's a bit of a shocker. I need to exercise daily to maintain my figure. The manager was like, it was our intention that your stay be as restful as possible. Everyone has their preferred way of resting, says Lois. Well, the bathing facilities were good, so I'll content myself with that. So what's for dinner? A Japanese course meal. Here is the course menu, says Yoshi. The first dishes are... we'll say this is a steamed dish composed of grilled snapper and roe, which was then steamed, garnished with ground yam. The soup features the rich flavor of fish. Is that a Japanese soup? It's got a bland flavor coupled with a spicy scent. Quite interesting. That is the flavor of the... It looks like sashimi, but I don't think that is. Yoshi says there is a tiny bit of flavoring provided by a condiment made from 7 different spices. And the next dish is... a few minutes later. So the tempura and dessert are left. What's the tempura? Don't tell me it's shrimp. That's commonly served with rice, sigh. The dessert's no doubt the usual fruit. I suppose I tasted pretty much everything. It's hard to decipher her reaction. Have we succeeded? How do you like it? Asked the manager. Are you happy with our Japanese food? Well, it's about as good as I expected it to be, I suppose, says Lois. She hasn't even tasted it yet. If I said a hamburger, you're like, is it grilled? Is it fried? Is it baked? Is it just... There's like a lot of different things to add here. And that's not before the condiments and all the extras. Is it a bacon cheeseburger? I suppose I could come here to eat every now and then. But why bother coming to a hotel to eat food that's quite average? Ah, even so, says the manager. I'm sure our food is better than that at most other restaurants. The snapper soup or something was pretty interesting, but that's it. It was just a fishy soup with extra aftertaste, or spicy aftertaste. To think you added sticky yam on top, ugh. I don't really like the texture, she says. Oh dear, it seems Japanese food isn't at all to your liking, says the manager. Ignorant of that fact, says Yoshi, we served you Japanese. My mistake, please accept my apologies. Whatever, says Lois. It wasn't that good, but it was healthy at least. This hotel doesn't even have a gym, so I suppose the food should be healthy at the very least. Eh. May I have a word, says Bancho. Bancho, says Yoshi. Allow me to introduce myself again. I am the master chef who works here, Bancho, says Bancho. I am not much of a speaker. Shouldn't have said it was Bancho. I'm just trying to keep everybody up on who's talking. So I've been listening quietly. I find it impossible to maintain my silence now, however. Oh my, says Lois. Do you have something to tell me? Apparently you're supposed to have better food than anywhere else, right? Now, Bancho. Miss Lois is here to just, interjects the manager. Bancho said, it is most definitely my fault for failing to provide food that satisfies you. Will you not give me a chance to make up for my mistake? Oh, well, gosh, I'm a very busy woman, says Lois. Loving to be catered to, because she's, yeah. Bancho says, what you witnessed today are my real skills. I'll serve you food that can be called good, objectively. Yoshi said, Bancho, you can't be talking about... so you're saying you have something else that you think will satisfy me? This sounds naughty. Alright, I'll wait, but remember, my time is valuable. Your food had better be amazing. Bancho, you can't be thinking of, says Yoshi. The manager said, what is it, Miss Yoshi? Is there something I'm missing? All done, says Bancho. This is the whole roasted shark head. Oh my god, says Lois. This is... You fried the whole head? It's an amazing dish. The meat and the cheeks haven't been cut out. I chose to fry the head whole to preserve the supple texture. Knowing the kind of prude she is, or whatever, knowing the kind of like person she is, the stuck-up twat, wouldn't you actually like remove the cheek meat and make it more like a normal dish? Anyway, you'll never taste something like this anywhere else. It's a high-quality dish made using the best possible ingredient. Get that out of my sight. How can you call this food? What are you saying? Just take a bite. I'll guarantee you'll be transported to heaven. Hopefully it's a toxic shark. Just kidding. I'm not happy about this. Is this what you serve? Okay. Is this what service is like at the Dugong? It's my fault. I'll apologize. Now, Bancho, Yoshi, you apologize as well, said the manager. I'm sorry, Miss Lois. I should have been more vigilant, says Yoshi. Looks are not all there is to food, says Bancho. Why do you refuse to even try it, Miss Lois? Bancho, now is not the time to, says Yoshi. I find this highly unpleasant. Is this some kind of hidden camera prank or a punishment, says Lois? You'll pay for treating me this way. Don't think I'll let you get away with it. I'm leaving. Cancel my suite. Charge me a cancellation fee. I don't care. Honestly, if she's like a gourmet, you can't judge food by its looks. Like, that's part of cooking. I mean, it's not like me, where I come from the Midwest and everything has cheese on it and shit. So, like, okay, anyway. Back to modern day. Yoshi says, after that, Bancho quit his job at the hotel and left, saying he needed to train. It's my belief it wasn't so much the cooking itself as the ingredients and cooking methods that he researched. I see, said Dave. Still, I admire him a little for not giving up on the belief that he's going on the right path. I suppose it was the stubborn side of him that allowed him to attain his current level of skill, says Yoshi. Working with you now, he even started social media. I feel something has changed about him and I like it. I think you're good for him. Please continue to get along. I'll do my best to help Bancho focus on his cooking, says Dave. Okay, so now we know why the shark head was important to Miss Yoshi. Because she wouldn't have eaten it either until we made it for her. Now Dr. Bacon comes along again. Oh, Dave, you weren't around yesterday, so I was a bit worried. I couldn't get in touch with you via radio either. I was at the Sea People Village yesterday. You what? What happened? Well, you see... So he's explaining in pictures. And Dr. Bacon is just eating this up. He could lie and say anything about the Sea People now. And Dr. Bacon would just get the biggest boner over the lies. Yes, all they eat is like sea grapes and mermaid tails. Wait, mermaids? Yes, let's skip over that. They're not the same. I see. I envy you, I do. What a lucky experience. I'm not sure how I can help, but it's clear they have problems to deal with. Why don't you go talk with the residents first? I'd love to go with you as well, but as you said, only one person can use the Sea People mirror. What a pity. Ha ha ha, what an unexpected turn of events. Cuts in Cobra. If you need any of my tools, don't forget to check out the Cobra shop. Yes, I'll have to use the Sea People mirror first to visit their village. So now we go about helping the Sea People, but it's also time to do the last little bit of turning in, and then we are going to... I know there was another one to turn in. I'll do it next time. We are going to save and quit. So, that being said, I will see you next time. I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and that I can stream 3 times next week. I doubt it, but I hope so. So, thank you so much for watching, and treat yourselves well, and I will see